Will the Philadelphia Eagles trade for Jalen Ramsey, Abdul Carter, or will they trade Dallas Goedert to the Giants? These are all rumors that I've been hearing in the trade market, and I'm going to talk about them here on Hill Time Sports. This is your host, Trenton Hill. Let's get into it. So, how do I even talk about this? I've been on my phone recently. There's a bunch of trade rumors going around against for the Philadelphia Eagles. There was one where they trade Devontae Smith for Jalen Ramsey in the number 13th pick. There was the one where the Patriots trade the 4th overall pick to the Eagles. I didn't really read that one. Oh, for AJ Brown and a few other things. And then there's Dallas Goedert, who is being rumored to be traded to the New York Giants. And I'm like, where the hell are these coming from? Like, where? Like, why would we trade Devontae Smith for a 30-year-old Jalen Ramsey when we've won the Super Bowl with the two young studs, Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean? We got rid of Darius Slay because, he's on the back end of his career, and the Eagles obviously think that these two young guys can take on more of the responsibility. And then there's the number 4 overall pick. You're giving up A.J. Brown, who's an all-pro wide receiver, for a prospect. And I know, the Eagles like the defensive end, the edge rushers, but no, why? Our team is solid. The Eagles are solid right now. There's no reason to do these trades. I could say Dallas Goedert may be one of the players that get traded. Unfortunately, I'm a huge Dallas Goedert fan, but I know this is a business, and at the end of the day, you do what's right for the team. But the other two trades came out of left field. Who are the sources? Where is this coming from? And I go on to read that. I don't know these sources. It seems like you can't really trust what you hear on the internet. I go to search for things, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing all this garbage from different websites. And that's nothing, no knock against anybody trying to make a living doing these whole mock trades, mock drafts, and all that. I do them. But at the end of the day, why? Why would they trade for those two players? There's no reason to do that. The defense is solid. I think the Eagles will be okay. They'll address what they need to in the draft. There are a few trades that I think could happen in the upcoming draft. I think the Saints could be trading out of their pick, maybe. I think they could do that. They're going to want a quarterback, and I think number 9's a little too early to pick up this draft pick for either Jackson Dart or whatever. Look, if I'm being 100% honest, and I've been adamant about this, I think that the Titans need to trade the number 1 pick. I'm hoping when the draft starts this Thursday that they do, because I don't think they should draft a quarterback. Their team is not even ready to have a quarterback in their midst. Look what happened to Trevor Lawrence or Anthony Richardson or who else? Or the other big name like Marcus Mariota and things like Jameis Winston. These teams were not ready to have quarterback number 1 overall. And the Tennessee Titans fall into that category. They're not a good team. They need to pick up some draft capital, hopefully, this year. But I know they're going to be stupid, and I've told my brother this all the time, he's a Titans fan, that they're going to draft Cam Ward. And I think Cam Ward is going to be a great player. I just don't think he's going to be he's going to be a good solution for the Tennessee Titans right now, who are definitely in the rebuild mode. I don't think any quarterback this year is worth the number 1 overall pick, maybe even not even top 5 this year. Other draft day trades I think could go down. Maybe Jalen Ramsey goes to a different team. I don't think the Eagles should pick him up. I think a team that's looking for veteran leadership in the back end, maybe who would be a good fit for Jalen? Jalen Ramsey, maybe the Commanders come to mind. If the Eagles do trade for him, which is highly unlikely in my opinion. Maybe move him to safety. He is 30 years old in a league that requires athleticism, in a position that requires athleticism. I think he's on the tail end of that athleticism, and he may need to move to the safety position like Charles Woodson did. There's not really a lot of trades that I see going on in this draft. I could maybe see the Saints, but other than that, no. I really just don't know where any of these trades are coming from. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to do a live stream of the draft reactions that when they're on the board and when I'm watching TV. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, help me grow the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.